Happy birthday, Aries. Good morning. Oh, yeah, it's still morning here. Okay, Aries, I am going to do your love reading. And welcome to Chelsealovetarot. Yeah, I'm going to do your love reading for the month of April 2020. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with all of you Aries out there. I personally know a number of Aries. I think my dad is an Aries too. Have friends who are Aries. So I doubt this is going to resonate with all of you. Okay, but if you like a more personalized reading, let me know. You can just WhatsApp me and we can book an appointment, private session. It's really not that pricey, but okay. What was I gonna say? Sorry, you're my first reading of the day, and I just woke up not long ago, and my mind is still a little bit in a haze. Okay, I hope everyone is doing great during this lockdown. I'm just keeping myself very, very occupied. Okay, love reading for Aries. Wow. Okay. Love messages for Aries, April 2020. Bear in mind that roles also can be reversed and it is not gender specific. Okay, 2 more cards. Love messages for Aries, April 2020. I moved back my table from the living room to my bedroom because I need privacy. During this lockdown, my brother is outside playing games all the time. I mean outside, as in a living room playing games all the time, and it's really noisy, so that's why I'm doing it in my room. However, my internet connection is not really good in my room, so that is a problem. Alright, last card outcome for Aries. Love messages, April 2020. This one wants to come out. Very interesting. I'm just putting these shells here so my cards don't fly away. Okay. Let's see. I actually have shuffled your cards last night because I was actually preparing to do your reading last night. I got really, really exhausted. I don't know, but I feel like doing readings, tarot reading, really sucks the energy out of you and you get so exhausted, mentally exhausted, you know? So I told myself I'm just gonna do it tomorrow instead. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse right here. This is the it's in reverse, okay? Definitely I see that somebody who resembles the Queen of Wands, who has maybe, you know, attributes of the Queen of Wands, has turned you down. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's also in reverse. So Wheel of Fortune sometimes speaks of, you know, luck being on your side. However, it is in reverse, so luck isn't really on your side, wasn't. So this sits on the recent past position. So it could also mean it's you guys are in a distance, not physically together, because the compass here in the Wheel of Fortune, it also means, you know, a compass. It also means travel. Okay. All right, let's see. So I'm just telling you right now what I see in the past, but I'll put the puzzles together as the reading goes on. So there is the Strength card here. So this is what's currently going on. Strength card, please clarify. Let's clarify the Tower card. Wow. Okay. So what I see here is Strength card is a Leo card, may or may not mean anything to you, doesn't matter, because in my spread, in this whole spread, sometimes, you know, there's so many different elements to it. Energy could be earth, fire, water, or air, but the Strength card always it's a fire sign, which is a Leo, always means Leo. Fire sign could be Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay, so it shows that at this current moment, you feel like you need to be really, really strong to brave through this situation. Something must have happened. This is the World card, and the World card is in reverse. It feels like the World card usually means ending in a cycle and starting a new cycle. Or something that has been going on in your past when it comes to your relationship, you know, if it's in in upright, however, it's in reverse. Okay, so it means like maybe you feel kind of stuck and that you cannot start a new cycle in your relationship. Like you can't really take off with this relationship issues that you have. Okay, let's dig deeper into it. So there is a Lover's card right here, and it is also in reverse. Okay, a Lover's card, of course, it's very obvious, love and lovers. So it is in upside down or reversed. Usually when it's in reverse, it means there is a breakup. Okay, so there is a breakup going on right now, and you probably feel like you need a lot of strength to handle this breakup, and it seems like this feeling of uncertainty just keeps going round and round and round. This is what I'm picking up on with the World card in reverse. Okay, we'll take more cards out. We'll pick more cards and see what's going on here besides the breakup. Okay, so here's the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card, it's funny how it is right here on your what you're thinking right now, and also in your subconscious is the Justice card. I always see the two, you know, I always get these two mixed up because they're so similar to me. The Hierophant card, there are two ways to reading it. There are two ways in reading it, especially when it's in reverse. Sometimes you see there's actually three people if you look at this Hierophant, and they're two person right here. So when it's in reverse, Hierophant, you know, it means a commitment too. You know, sometimes I see Hierophant as like a commitment, a higher commitment. And when it's in reverse, it shows that it could also mean a breakup. Okay, and there are two people here, so it could mean a breakup with a third party involved, like three person in that relationship. So this is what you're thinking right now. So it's broken, and it's broken down, as in, you know, this commitment that you probably had could be with one person or two person. Okay, take what resonates with you. It has ended. Okay, and also the Lover's card in reverse here, I always read it as a breakup as well. So there's the ending of a love connection. Okay, please clarify the Hierophant card in reverse. Okay, this is the Hangman. Hangman, you know, you feel like you're left hanging there. But hangman, I don't really like the hangman energy sometimes, because feels like, you know, it's so obvious with the word hang. So it's like sometimes it could also mean hanging yourself, you know, if you want to decipher it. Literally, it could mean hanging yourself upside down. However, this is a hangman also in reverse. The hangman in reverse, I feel like, you know, maybe you think like you just don't want to hang, just don't want to be, you know, you don't like the feeling that, you know, that you're just hanging in the air and not knowing what's going on. It's a tough energy, especially when it is clarified with the Hierophant card here. Please clarify the Hangman in reverse. Yeah. So this is the Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I even count. I knew it was Six of Pentacles. It's just that I don't trust my numbers, you know. I've said this in all the videos, most of all the videos. I'm really bad with numbers, so I always get the numbers mixed up. So this is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So, you know, there was this tarot reader that I was watching. I can't remember the channel. However, she was so accurate and on point. And the way she reads her cards, it's pretty interesting, and she pointed certain things out that I've never actually noticed before. So the Six of Pentacles could mean also the sign of Libra, okay? So there's the Six of Pentacles here in reverse, and I remember her pulling these two cards as well, and also in reverse. It's funny how it coincides, okay? And there's these two guys here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna bring it closer. So there's two guys here, bald. Okay, it doesn't matter. And this person, okay, the Hierophant, and this guy here with these two person here that he is feeding. Or donating or giving charity. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, it could mean the sign of Libra, but it's also in reverse. So I see it. Oh, my cards fly out. Oh no, it's here. Okay, good. So this card, it means that, to me, this card means charity also, you know. Charity, if it's about career or like asking help from someone with money, you know, can help you. If this was a business reading, but obviously this is not a business reading, this is a love reading, and it is in reverse. So either, you know, I feel like this relationship, all relationships, if there's a third party, I feel like it's not an equal give and take situation. Somebody probably invests more than the other. Also, this is also a sign of Libra. So Libra in reverse, maybe it's a person that you're, you know, that you used to have a relationship with and no longer is, because it is in reverse. Okay. Oh, that was my whole point. Sorry. I'm just like waking up and sobering up. Here you go. So this could mean third party, because there are three person here, 1, 2, 3, and this one is 1, 2, 3 as well. Okay, I rarely would read these two cards as a third party, but from this other tarot reader that I learned from online, I mean on YouTube, you know, she actually reads it as a third party. And also it looks like somebody here in this relationship is focusing more on like one person than the other, if this was a third party. Okay, And this is the Two of Wands here, and that's what's causing it. And then the Two of Wands also means, you know, it could mean you're waiting. Okay, you're waiting and watching from afar. Watching from afar, sometimes the Two of Wands, people read it as like, you know, not stalking, but just like observing. Observing for the next, you know, which move you're gonna make, or you know what you should do, or what you should decide between two paths or two person, you know. However, it is in reverse. It's almost like there isn't a choice here, and there is no point of like waiting. Let's clarify more. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Yep. And because also, you know, the obstacle, the problem, and this whole connection, it's the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is fighting or arguing, or, you know, it could also mean conflict within yourself. Okay, so maybe you have conflicts within yourself about these connection, this whole thing that's going on right now with your relationship. Okay, so this is the Justice card. Please clarify. Yeah, so Justice card, you know, it sometimes means marriage, sometimes means a divorce. Okay, because, or legal matter, if this was like a career reading or business reading. So it is sitting right here. So a justice could also literally mean like, you know, justice is being served. Okay, whether it is to you or to the other person, or, you know. So let's see, but this is at your subconscious level. Okay, and it is clarified by the Four of Wands also in reverse. Four of Wands always also means like higher commitment, serious relationships, marriage, engagement. I see this card also as stability because of the number 4, Four of Wands. However, when it is being when it's clarified, when it's clarifying the Justice card like this, sorry, can you see? Okay, so it means there is I see a lot of breakup here. I see a lot of dissolution of a relationship, a committed relationship, probably previously, you know, committed. So there is an ending here, and it is chaotic. It is chaotic, and you feel like you have lost your foot. I mean, stability. Okay, you have lost that foundation. I see number 4 to here, the Four of Wands. I see it also as, you know, stability. So when it is in reverse, I tend to decipher it as losing its stability. So maybe subconsciously, you know, you've lost this foundation, this stable foundation that you have in this relationship. Okay, and somebody got served with justice, as in something, you know, a certain thing had happened and it wasn't fair. Okay, and it has caused the breakdown of the relationship. Okay, let's dig deeper into that. So this is you. You are the Page of Wands. It's appropriate because this is a fire sign. So it's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So you are an Aries. You are a fire sign. So this is you. So the Page of Wands is somebody who, you know, somebody who knows how to keep themselves look good. You know, they dress well, and also they like to travel. Okay, So the Page of Wands is he's like an explorer, and he's also a messenger, because the page is usually a messenger. So there is something I see, and they usually get very excited, because page is also the beginning. They get very excited about a certain thing that they're working on in the beginning, and then after a while they just get, you know, kind of like bored. So this is if the page is, you know, it's in reverse. However, it's not, it's upright. So I see this page more positively than it is negative. Okay, so let's clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, I also see, although this sits on your position where it means you, but sometimes when I do the reading for my clients face to face, I also feel it does not only mean it is you, it could also just be a message for you. So I like an overall message as well. So I see that maybe I sometimes see the Page of Wands like offering, giving a message to tell somebody that an apology, saying you're sorry. Okay, and there is the Ace of Swords here. It's like maybe Ace of Swords mean clarity. So I feel that you don't have much clarity right now, and you're searching for clarity in you know, for who you really are as a person. So there isn't clarity here. I see a little bit of a confusion. Okay, and right here is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, hopes and fears position. Okay, so you're hoping you could start new, and I'm not sure new, because with that person whom you are in connection with, if it's a third party, I'm not sure with whom you're thinking about starting something new. Okay, this is also a, you know, it means you want to start something new and grow it, slowly growing it. Okay, and I do see an offer of an apology here. Okay, and the Ace of Cups too. So okay, this is the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify. But you want to offer it to someone, this new, maybe start new, you know, and I'm sorry, and let's start new again, let's start all over again from the beginning. However, you also fear, this is the Knight of Cups here, you also fear that your offer, you know, will get turned down. Okay, you're afraid that it will get turned down. So this is the Page of Cups. It is also in reverse. It looks like, you know, this could mean a few things, like you want to offer your apology. This is also an offering of an apology card, but I think it is, you know, probably fell on deaf ears, because it's also in reverse. Okay, let's clarify first before I jump into conclusion here. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse, please clarify. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please clarify. Okay, so this is the Ace of Pentacles, and it is in reverse. So the Ace and the Page is it always means also new beginning. However, there is no beginning that I see here. It looks like your offer will be turned down. Okay, like it's being turned down. Or if that person offers you something, it doesn't matter, because it's you know, the roles can be reversed. And I see it not having a new beginning and it being turned down. Okay, but I'm also clarifying this card here. It's like the Knight of Swords. You're afraid maybe that this will be greeted with a lot of hostility, like angry. This is quite an angry energy here. It's like someone is not accepting your apology and someone is really angry, because the Knight of Swords is some, you know, the sword energy itself, it's a quite an angry energy. And this is also the fastest energy card in the whole Rider-Waite deck. So the Knight of Swords here, it also means fast. Yeah, I just said that right. Sorry, I'm just distracted by all this. As you can see, the horse is running. So it is clarifying these two cards. I think either you or the other person, you know, is afraid that you'll be greeted with like hostility, because this card sometimes also means, you know, aggressiveness and, you know, verbally abusive. You know, it could also mean that. Okay, so it's like just a very angry energy that I see here, and I think you were or are, this probably could have happened already. You never know, because time is fluid. Okay, so maybe you did say sorry and all that, and but you were greeted with, you know, aggressiveness and hostility because this person is really angry, okay, with you, or the other person, or you are very angry with the other person. Okay, roles can be reversed. Okay, so right here the advice says the Magician card. There is someone in this connection, whether it's with two people, you know, or just with one person, but I do see, you know, I roughly can see that there is a third party. I'm not completely sure, because I told you this other tarot reader that I was watching on YouTube, she reads these two cards here, right here, the Six of Coins or Pentacles and the Hierophant card, especially when it's in reverse, because of the three people in the picture, that it could mean three persons. Okay, but anyway, this is the advice card here, the Magician. So it could this advice could either be for you or for, you know, whoever you're connecting with. So this is the Magician card, and it is in reverse. So somebody has been very deceptive and lying, and, you know, all because the Magician in reverse, you cannot trust. It's like a magician at its worst. He or she is going to show you, you know, like how good they are, you know. They give you an illusion of the kind of person that they are, but that's not who they really are. So maybe the advice is saying to be careful. I'm not sure. Okay, let's clarify the Magician in reverse. Okay, this is the Temperance card. The advice telling you, you need to love yourself. This card, I always read it as loving yourself. It's self-love, and you need to dig deep into yourself, as in, you know, trying to find out who you are and what you want. And this is also a balance card. Okay, so you need to balance yourself, and whether it's, I think it's more like spiritually, because this is a very spiritual card. As you can see, it's an angel here, the Temperance. So you need to play fair, because Temperance card, you can only levitate when you are in full balance. Okay, so for you to levitate to a higher level of self, yourself, you have to seek balance and fairness, peace, as well as self-love. You need to love yourself first before anything else. Okay, so and that's, I see the correlation between these two cards here. So okay, the Magician, I feel like when it's clarified, it's like maybe you always feel like you need to show someone or anyone like this is, you know, pretending you are a kind of a person that you're actually not. you know, because you're afraid maybe people are going to criticize you, okay, or judge you. So you always put on a facade that, you know, to show people that, to give people this illusion of this is you, but then it's not really you because of your insecurities, okay? Because I see the Temperance card here. Without self-love, I feel like people are very insecure when they don't love themselves enough, or if they were to have like low self-esteem, okay? So it's telling you, you need to love yourself first, and you don't need to pretend to be someone else that, you know, whoever that you're not, okay? Let's clarify the Six of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm seeing here too is the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, this could either mean like, you know, you want to leave the past to the past already. And usually if it's in upright position, it means, you know, reminiscing. It's like nostalgia, going back to the past. But this is the past that if you can see, okay, it's in reverse, but I'm going to show you in upright position. So this is the past connection, okay, because it's the Six of Cups and you can see they're actually children. So this connection, maybe you guys have had this connection long time ago, okay, long time ago, because this means nostalgia, and long time ago, back in, you know, your hometown. I always like to read this card as the hometown, or a place you used to be a long time ago. So this is a long time, like a past connection that you had for quite a while. So it is also in reverse. It's in reverse, so it means that you don't want to go back. Most probably it means you don't want to go back to this old connection anymore. And for whatever reason, maybe cheating, okay? I do see third party cheating, okay? And this is the Ten of Pentacles, and it's Ten of Pentacles. I read it besides the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups too. I always read it as, you know, a family, okay? Something to do with your family. That you know, it also means money from your family or your family members. So when this card arrives or shows up, usually it means, you know, money that is coming from your family. It could even be like someone in your family leaving you some money behind. So, okay, let's clarify this one. Although it is a love reading, this is the Eight of Wands. It's also in reverse. Okay, Eight of Wands means communication, fast communication. When it is upright like this, it means good news, good communication, fast communication. It's, you know, or a message that someone is trying to give to you that is good, that is passionate. However, it's also in reverse. So I see that maybe there is no more communication between you and this old person, this person from your past, and could mean family too, okay? Or somebody has blocked the communication with you, and or vice versa, okay? Or basically there is not much going on right now. There is a stagnant in this whole situation. Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. This part could also mean that, you know what, maybe, you know, there won't be like ten of pentacles too. It could mean not just family, it could also mean, you know, happy family and all that. So it looks like that's not happening, okay, right now. I mean, I see this is more in the outcome, but this is in the outcome position, but it could already be happening right now, okay? So this is 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, losing stability, and because this is the King of Pentacles, it is also in reverse. So this is someone, it could mean someone, okay, who is older than you are, who is financially stable, but it's also in reverse. And I'm a little bit concerned because it is connected to the family here. So it could be someone, it could be a dad, it could be, you know, someone older than you are, who has more money than you do, who has more financial stability. It's like this person is not, it could mean a person, it may or may not, okay? Or it could just mean you losing your financial stability. I think this is maybe what's going on right now. Okay, let's see. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, please clarify here. Yeah. And this is the 8 of Cups is also in reverse. Finding difficulties in moving on. Hard for you to move on because it is a lot of sadness here, okay? It's because also it's in reverse. It's like you haven't still decided whether to really move on or to stay, but leading towards more of like moving on, okay? See more of the current situation here. The Lovers card in reverse, please clarify. You're losing focus in your dream, your work, your career, and all of that because of the ending of this connection, okay? Or connections, if there is a third party involved. I do see a lot of disappointment, regrets, okay? I see regrets here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like afraid that, I think you're afraid that if you're gonna offer someone something or even an apology, that they're gonna turn it down, or maybe they will respond to you with, you know, hostility, with so much anger in them. So you find it hard to actually move on from all of this connection here. The breakup, I see the breakup because of the Lovers card here, and you really want to avoid any sorts of, you know, arguments, and you just want to wait and see and observe and kind of like figure out what you want to do next. 4 of Wands in reverse, please clarify. Yeah, you are not happy at all. This is the 9 of Cups. It is in reverse. You feel like you have lost everything because the 9 of Cups is happiness, contentment, that you have almost everything. This was before that maybe you felt like you were happy in this connection. However, now it is in reverse. The foundation of the relationship has come crashing down, okay? You're no longer happy right now because this is the Justice card. So something was being judged, someone was being judged, and resulted in the breakdown of the relationships, okay. All right. All right, let's pull your oracle cards and see. Aries, love messages. What's gonna happen with Aries' future in love in April? I do want to pull more cards for the advice so it could help you. Give me 3 cards. 3 cards. Oracle. I'm trying to make these fly out. Okay, it's 1 here. Reconciliation. See this one here. Woo. Okay, look at Aries love. What's gonna happen in Aries love life? Sometime in April. Give me 1 card. Okay. Alright, so here are the cards from the Oracle. Romance Angel. This is reconciliation right here, okay? Someone from your past is returning to your life. So, I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. It's completely up to you, but it says there is a possibility that you will be, you know, someone in your past might just show up or, you know, tries to reconcile with you. You know, sometimes I feel reconciliation is not about really getting back together and being in a relationship again. It could also mean just, you know, having conversations where maybe both of you can resolve this matter, and also to, what's that word again? I can't even think of that word. You know, to find closure. It could be that, or it could be actually getting back together, okay? And right here, this card is let your friends help you, okay? Ask for and accept support from others. So I think maybe you're going through a lot right now with the breakup or ending of your relationship. So here it says let your friends help you. So maybe, you know, you should be talking to your friends and seek advice from them, okay? So you find comfort somewhere, so you can not only just find comfort, it's like sometimes it depends, like some friends will give you the nicest, the coolest advice, and some people aren't very good at giving advice. So anyway, friends you trust, I suppose. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it's advising you to just, you know, let it happen. If you and your boyfriend or girlfriend, if they want to reconcile, Let it happen naturally, okay? And if it's gonna happen, if it's destined to happen, it will happen. It is a little bit of a tricky thing. The universe has to agree with you guys being together before it can actually really happen. So you can't really force it, but the right timing, I think, is very important. That's something that I read lately that it's that really resonated with me. That I mean, from this other tarot reader, she said that sometimes you can give so much. You're being put in someone's life because the universe feels that you need this person. Because this person can help you ascend to a higher level or to help you, and someone who is going to give you value in your life. But if the universe sees that maybe halfway through that hey, we don't think you're ready for this person because her vibration is much higher. So we all runs in energy. We all has a force within us in energy form. So we everyone's vibration is different from each other, and some vibrate at a much lower level and some vibrate in a much higher level. So the vibration, if it doesn't match, as in someone is a much of a lower vibrational individual compared to one that is of a higher vibrational individual, which is of course more of a positive person, someone who knows what he or she wants or is positive, and they're more of a divine being or spiritual being compared to those who are low vibrational. So if you are if the universe sees that both of you don't fit because this other person has higher energy vibration and you have lower, then they'll probably take that person away from you, and vice versa, because it's not a fair exchange, and especially with people who have lower vibrational energy, they tend to lie a lot more, or they deceive you, or they do bad things to you, or they're unappreciative or ungrateful of what you're doing for them. So for them, they fail to see that. So the universe is so fair that when they see that, they will remove that person from your life because they feel you are not ready to accept it yet. You are not as deserving yet until you have fixed yourself, until you have become that person of your partner's level. I don't think they will allow reconciliation. They won't allow both of you to come together again because of that fact. I always believe in you attract what you think you deserve, but also sometimes people get fooled into being with someone, or thinking a person is good for you, but actually he or she is not good for you at all, or not a good person in general. Who knows, or not good in relationships, or not ready, or whatever the situation is. So there are people who they kind of try to deceive you, and people who are a bit more naive, or too open and forgiving, or too, what's that word? Somebody actually mentioned this word to me Like, it's like you're being naive, basically. You're being naive, and you know, you see love in such a fairy tale kind of, in a fairy tale story, and you keep getting yourself disappointed over and over again because the other person doesn't actually see this as a fairy tale. They see this more of a manipulation. Oh yeah, this energy here, the magician in reverse, it's also a manipulation energy. So it's like somebody might just manipulate you into a certain relationship, or into thinking they are this and that, but then they are not, or lying a lot. Okay, so it is not your fault if you're being lied to or deceived, but as long as you know to get out to get out of that situation, you know, take yourself, don't put yourself in that equation anymore, and just remove yourself from it, walk away. Then there'll be less pain, okay, less suffering. And there are people also who are in karmic relationships here. I do see that is a karmic relationship going on here. This is the World card in reverse. It's like it keeps going round and round in circle. You maybe you know that this this connection isn't the healthiest, isn't good for you. It's, you know, but then you keep going around in circle. Like, it could be an on and off relationship. You know, it happens a lot to a lot of couples where they break up, they come back, they break up, they come back together. Like, for many years they do that. And this is the karmic, the kind of a relationship where, you know, it's almost like it's karma. Like, you know, it's like you are being punished. Like, being in such a relationship, such a karmic relationship, that, you know, on and off relationship, break up, come back together, a lot of cheating, a lot of lying when you already found out, and then you still come back together, and you still, you know, and start again, and then this whole cycle just wouldn't stop ending because you know, you're actually being punished in this connection by the universe. Okay, until you know what your worth is, that's when, until you know that, hey, you know, I'm not going to take this anymore, I don't deserve this, I deserve something better, until you know that, you will not continue being in that cycle of hell in relationships, in your relationship. Okay, so anyways, Aries, this is your reading, your love reading for April. I've got a client who kept asking me to read for Aries. I don't think Aries is him. I think Aries is someone else. Maybe someone else is interested. But finally, I'm finished with this reading. So Aries, if you prefer a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, and I hope you guys are doing well, and happy birthday again to Aries. I have so many people that I know who are Aries. It may not resonate with you, this reading. I know for sure my dad will not resonate with this reading because he's an Aries too. But I mean, however, this is just for a certain group of people who probably need to hear these messages. That's why I'm doing this reading. Okay, anyways, Aries, take care, love you, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, all right, see ya, Aries, bye.